Hi guys, so we are for our numeracy period today. We're going to kind of jump back a little bit and look again at order of operations. So using BODMAS to decide which order to carry out a calculation between all the different operations, brackets, powers, all that sort of thing that we haven't done in a wee bit of time, so I thought we would jump to the opportunity to jump back today to do a little bit of practice on this. Now I've got some examples that I'd like you to copy down and work through at the same time as me, and then there's a worksheet that you can go on and do to practice this and just really strengthen your skills in this area. Okay, so just a reminder for anyone that isn't 100% sure about the order of these operations, we use this word BODMAS. B, of course, being for brackets. That is the first thing that we deal with. Any time there's a bracket involved, we always focus our attention on that. That's the first thing operation that we deal with. Now, the next thing is orders. So that's things like powers or square roots. That is the next thing that we prioritize in our calculation before we deal with either the division or the multiplication, which both have equal priority to each other, but are both prioritized before addition and subtraction, which always come last in order. Okay, so I've got 4 examples on the next page. Copy them down and let's work through them together, please. So first one we're going to do is work out the answer to 4 plus 2 times 3 squared. Okay, so a few things going on here. 4 plus 2 times 3, we've got 2 main operations, which are the plus and the times. We've got a power of 2 as well. So obviously what they're trying to trip you up here with is trying to get you to do 4 plus 2 is 6. But of course we do not do that at all because the plus does not come first. The plus is actually going to come last. The first thing that comes into play here is the power of 2 on the 3, and that's what we have to do first. So 3 to the power 2 means 3 times itself, so that's going to be an answer of 9. So this turns into be, so I'll just circle that. That's the thing we do first, and it's 4 plus 2 times 9. And now again, we have a decision to make. Which thing do I do first? We need to understand that we have to do our multiplication first. So that comes before any addition. So that answer is 4 plus the answer to 18. So therefore our answer is 22. Not 4 plus 2 is 6 times 9 is 54. That's rubbish. It's 4 plus 18, 22, final answer. Okay, the next one involves some brackets. So it's 20 minus 8 in a bracket divided by 2 squared. Now B stands for brackets, that comes first, so the initial thing that we are going to deal with is this bracket. Yeah, there. So the answer to 20 minus 8 is obviously 12, so it's 12 divided by the answer to 2 squared, which would come next. 2 squared being 2 times itself, which is 4. So this just becomes 12 divided by 4, which is just 3. Okay, pretty straightforward so far, hopefully. We'll move on to the next 2, a bit more challenging. So work out the answer to, in first bracket, 1 squared plus 4, close bracket, times, in another bracket, 2 plus 3. Okay, so we need to deal with basically get 2 answers from the brackets, and we're going to multiply those 2 answers together. So within this first bracket, we have kind of an order to itself. We have a power of a 2 and a plus. We have to do the power first, of course. So this first bracket is 1 squared, which is 1 plus 4. And this times in the answer to 2 plus 3, which there's no other operation in that, so we know that it's going to be 5. So it actually turns out to be 5 times 5, which is of course 25. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. And the last example we're going to do is brackets 10 minus 4 plus 2 squared times 10. Right, brackets comes first, therefore 10 minus 4, that answer is 6, plus 2 squared times 10. Right, what am I doing first? Done the bracket. O is for orders, which is powers, so I'm dealing with the 2 squared first, and then that answer is going to be multiplied by 10. And then I'm leaving the 6 plus until the very, very end. So 2 squared being 4 times 10. So that's going to be 6 plus the answer to 4 times 10. So 6 plus 40. So my final answer is going to be 46. Okay, so that was a few quick examples on some BODMAS. You should now have a worksheet to crack on with, and hopefully you got on with that okay.